A little bit of company.
Good afternoon. My name is Maria,
Hello, I'm Roseanna.
and today we're going to discuss Lift Ware and these utensils to help you eat better and be able to hold your fork and knives and spoons.
Well, basically, it's all about being independent. The spoons and forks that the Lift Ware handles, it's a spoon attachment with the charging, all that good stuff with it. But it's for individuals that have tremors or may have Parkinson's disease. You can also have a spinal cord condition too that may limit your hand movements when you're eating. And sometimes eating, and it can be very frustrating because when you eat, you would like for all things to right here and not to be shaken to where you're not able to get the food to your mouth. Okay, so this is what I like about the Lift, Maria, the fork attachment. It goes with the individuals, like say if they have tremors, and
So it
with
goes
me,
with the shapes
with
of
the
when-
shape,
Ah.
right. So when it does it with the shape, if the person's shaking, it'll keep the spoon
And the food in the spoon.
in the right
Right.
stable where the person
Yes.
can eat. And this is what I really like about it. You can attach the spoon, the fork together with the Lift. That's why it's called the Lift. Now with this gadget, what they do, it's like you have a phone charger. You put this in there and it charges for you. So that phone, so excuse me, not the phone, so that the fork that you're using, now I do have a disability, but I have a lot of full range with my hands.
Yeah.
So individuals that don't, that have the shaking, and it's still not working for me because I don't have problems with my hand movement. But it would, you have salad, you can get it and it brings it right to you. Okay. But if someone else with the tremors or may have CP or Parkinson's disease that's having a difficult time with eating, which sometimes it could be frustrating, like I said before, you know.
And it could be frustrating because you still want to be able to feed yourself your own time and space and no rushing of, hey, let's try to get all this food in your mouth. And then you're like, well, I wasn't ready for the next bite.
Well,
You know what I mean?
well, Maria.
So this one, it will help you feed your own self.
Well, Maria, I don't want nobody feeding me
Well, exactly.
when I know that I can do this myself.
Well, sometimes people do have help getting fed, but this one helps you
This
to be
one,
more
this
independent.
one helps you being more
Yes.
independent.
Mhm.
Now, we also have the other ones too. Okay,
Do you want me to talk about this?
you sure can if you
Okay.
like.
So these are spoons, knives, and a soup spoon and a fork. So if you have trouble holding something, and because of the regular spoons and forks being so thin, you can't grip it completely sometimes. And this helps you grab it, and it's non-slip. So if you're grabbing it, it's gonna stay in your hand. It's not gonna fall out. It's not gonna bounce off. But it has a big enough grip so you can put your whole force in it, holding it and taking it and feeding yourself if you need it. Is there anything else you want to say about these? These are like rubber made. So they're
But like you said before, I like the grip.
mhm.
If you have
It's sturdy.
that posture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're not like limping it. It's a strong, steady, I have control of my fork and knife.
Now, through the lending library, and I know this is like our third series of going over the different devices that we have in our lending library and that we also have here at CRI in our demo room, that if you're interested, I am able, because I am the assistant technology resource coordinator, I am able to get these things for you, the devices, to where if you want to try before purchasing, I can do that for you.
And you can borrow for 3 weeks, right?
Right.
Or
No, it's up to 9 weeks.
9? Okay.
Yeah.
So that's a long enough time to realize if you can use these or not. You'll know in the first couple of days. You're like, oh my gosh, I'm able to cut my own food. I'm able to hold the fork. I'm able to hold the spoon. And you'll understand that that is a big deal. And if you can do that, you have more independency and you feel more confident. And we're here to help you.
Well, not just being independent, you can also be all day with it.
Okay.
Yeah, because if there's somebody else helping you eat, you're on their time.
Right.
Instead of me being on my time, I could take my time with eating, you know, not being in a rush. So this is why I like this device, because it helps you to be more independent, more confident within yourself.
Does this one have a knife? Does it come with it?
Yes, it does. It's just I didn't want to be in here messing with it. I'm not
I
good
gotcha.
with knives.
Okay. All right, so how
Probably
about,
cut
so the
you,
knife
Maria.
moves too? Does it like move it for you when it cuts?
Yes,
So,
it
like,
does.
If you put it down, it will cut for you?
What it does, it goes with the movement of your hand.
Right.
So if your hand's moving,
Oh,
it'll keep that, you know, steady for you.
okay.
Okay, while you're cutting.
Mm.
Okay. So this is why they have all these little nice little gadgets where, you know, you put it in, you got to charge it up. And, you know, I mentioned it was like an adapter, like a phone charger. All you're doing is putting this in and you're plugging it right on into the plug, your outlet, you know.
You know what I like about it? It's unlike this one, which is big and bulky. This
Smaller.
one is so cute and it fits in the palm of your hand. So
Mhm.
if you have littler hands, this will fit right in there. If you have bigger hands, you can still grab it completely. But I like the design of it.
I mean,
It feels
look,
like a little
look at-
mouse.
Yeah, but look at it. You see how it wobbles?
I do like that.
You know, then it goes down, it goes up, the way that you lift it. But again, I'm a person with a disability, but I don't have problems with my mobility with my hands. So, you know, maybe next time we can find one of our consumers to come in and do another demo with this.
Yeah.
With everything, the bowls, the knives, the plates. They do have plates where if you're eating, you can scoop the food up to the rim that's around it. It'll help it goes right on into the plate. So I know that I'm going in further. So next time, maybe I'll just get all the dishes.
We'll get the whole table.
The whole table.
Dinner table ready.
Right.
All of it will be.
And we'll show how it works with everything. You know, that's if you like being in the kitchen. I like being in the kitchen. You know, I like to be a part of what's,
That's a good point. Do they make other utensils for cooking stuff? Like, do they make it in
Yes,
this
they
cover
do.
too?
They
Like
have-
spatulas.
They have, you should see the pots and pans that they have.
I
That they
think we might
recommend
need to
to
do
use.
a cooking segment with that and see if we can actually use them.
That would be nice.
Test it out.
That would be a part of life skills.
We will do it.
Yeah.
If that's something you guys would actually like to see us do a demonstration in the kitchen of how we use these utensils and stuff like that, we can make a suggestion box and you can let us know what kind of things you want us to do, what kind of things you want us to show you that's beneficial for you to live a more independent life.
Thank you, Maria.
Like, no problem. We will show you a little clip of the demonstration room. And where do they call you and where would the demos be?
Well, they'll call here at Community Resources for Independence. You want to call the main office. You want to ask for Roseanna. And I will be very happy to get the ball rolling on if you were interested in the lift. Ware handle, spoon attachment. They also have a nice little plate that goes with it too, and bowl. And then if you want the bigger, I mean, if you feel like you need to be more steadier, I'll
What if they can't come to the office but still want a demonstration?
They can
Could
call
you
me.
do a video demo? Or
Yes.
you could do a phone call demo, but it's really hard to do a demo over the phone. So a webcam demo would be great if you can't come to the office. I think that'd be a great option for people.
Or they just can ask for us to do one for them.
Well, if they're in
What they're doing
Altoona and they can't come to Erie, then that's
Well,
a
if they're-
possibility of doing it.
Well, if they're in Altoona, I will refer them to the Assistant Technology Resource Coordinator that covers that area.
Okay, and they can show you.
Right. CRI only covered the 7-county service coordination areas that we have here, which is Erie, Warren, Crawford, Benango,
Yeah.
Forest,
No,
Clarion, Mercer.
Yeah, I almost did
Hopefully I named
Newcastle,
them
but I
all.
don't think that's.
Well, Newcastle is in Lawrence.
Okay.
Yeah, but I can refer you to the representative that covers your area if you're not in mine.
All 13 offices do have an
Assistant tech.
assistant
Yes,
tech.
they do. But they
So-
don't come through community resources. They have to go through their assisted tech
Right.
center.
All right, well, is there anything else you would like to say about the utensils?
No, thank you. Thank you again.
I hope you guys come and see us soon, and we will be here to demonstrate more. All right, thank you. Hold on, I have to go this one, and then pause it.
Told you we're bad.
Oh, you guys are a good dynamic together.
Yeah, they didn't like that. They said we were too long. You know, we were blah, blah, blah.